Hey there, everyone. This is Chaotic Teal, and welcome to a new project. So, I'm going to preface this project with a couple of things. I have an interesting relationship with Twilight Princess. There are some things that I like about it more than just about any other Zelda game, but broadly speaking, it is one of my least favorite Zelda games. Now, I don't hate the game or anything. My least favorite Zelda game is like saying my least favorite kind of cookie. I don't particularly like oatmeal raisin, but it's still a cookie. I played through Twilight Princess as a kid on the Wii, and I picked up Twilight Princess HD day one. I've got the Wolf Link amiibo somewhere around here. It used to be on my desk downstairs, but I'm not sure where it is at the moment. We'll use it eventually. But when I picked up Twilight Princess HD, I didn't get very far in it personally. It was actually one of the first games that we played for Extra Life. My first Extra Life event was right after Twilight Princess HD came out, so we just played that overnight. And I think that's the farthest I've gotten. I was replaying the Zelda series in advance of Tears of the Kingdom, and Twilight Princess is what stopped me. So, the point is, I've had a hard time getting through this game again. And that might still be the case with a full project. But I'm hoping that it's not. I want to play through this game again. I want to complete it, because I don't believe I ever have. To that end, I actually have the big, chunky collector's edition guide. I'm not going to be following it to the letter, because that's kind of boring. But as we finish major areas, I'll likely review it for any significant information, significant collectibles we could pick up and all that. My hope is that by streaming the game, I'll be able to appreciate it more. Again, I don't know if that will be the case, but I want to. So, while I've put my thoughts out in the open, I want to go into it with an open mind. So let's do it. you can see the evidence of all of these playthroughs. I must have just left the game on for some of this. Wow, I didn't get very far at all in my first attempt. No, I don't think I will. Gonna adjust my setup a little bit while opening place. The opening is not nearly as automatic as I thought it was. Also, unlike my usual for this kind of game, I'm not gonna read dialogue out loud. My throat's been sore lately, so I don't want to put more strain than I need to on it. It's been like 2 minutes and I already keep forgetting the goofy names that I gave to Link and Epona.
Hey.
Also, of course, someone gets home right as I start streaming. It's actually been a while since I've played a more conventional Zelda game at all. I think soap can wash itself. Generally. Not that hard of a job. I think the last time I played a traditional Zelda game was when I did Wind Waker for Extra Life 2.5 years ago. Do our best not to hit people. Right, that's part of what's weird. So, this isn't a little known fact or anything. Looks like we're having some frame drops. Let me double check on that. Okay, hopefully that will help. So, Twilight Princess, sort of like Breath of the Wild actually, was initially developed for the GameCube, but simultaneously released the launch title on the Wii. Naturally, as a launch title for the Wii, they wanted to make use of motion controls. And the easiest, though somewhat maligned way at this point, is waggling the remote to swing your sword. The thing is, Link, historically, has been left-handed. And obviously, there are people who are left-handed. But most people are right-handed. So, in an effort to avoid the cognitive dissonance of swinging your right hand to swing a sword in your left hand, they mirrored the entire game so the Wii version of Twilight Princess is mirrored from the game on the GameCube. In Twilight Princess HD, by default, the game uses the GameCube's orientation. But Hero Mode uses the map from the Wii version, which actually makes it sort of similar to Ocarina of Time Master Quest, which also flips the world horizontally. So if I get a little disoriented in trying to work out where I'm going, that's the main reason why. Twilight Princess is well known for having an extremely low start. And You can probably start to see that at this point. We were told we had an errand to run in the castle day after tomorrow. Yesterday. So, for today, we're just doing errands around town. Including slowly escorting a pregnant woman back to her house. But hey, we got a fishing rod. Quick. There we go. No. Okay, well, it doesn't seem like they have an invert control option for aiming specifically with the hawk. Where am I going? That's the right bridge. When I was a kid, I actually got stuck here. Not specifically up here, but I guess I didn't process that there was a fishing rod. So I wasted a bunch of time just trying to herd this cat back across the river. Not the best option, oddly enough. Okay, how do I use the fishing rod again? Hold the button. I do love how shocked Link looks that the cat stole his fish. Oh, thanks. Okay, I'm about halfway to affording a slingshot. I could throw pumpkins for rupees, but I would get yelled at. I know I've got the day off, but can I herd goats? No. So, no earning money that way. Bucks around here I can throw. Rather not get yelled at for messing with the pumpkins. Maybe I have some money in my house. I won't get yelled at for destroying stuff here. Too dark to do anything in the basement right now. Even if we'd found something, it would just say, it's too dark. You can't see. So, not really worth the time and energy to shuffle around. Didn't realize I could look out the window. You may have seen when we looked at the options menu, but this game does have motion controls for aiming. Which is kind of nice. Let's look around over here and see if we can find anything. Suppose I don't know whether somersaulting into trees can knock anything down. We're getting very close, though. Ugh, I'm sleepier than I thought I was. This'll likely be a shortish stream, but I want to get through the intro. Oh, sweet. That blue rupee is enough. Ugh. Ugh. Excuse me. Okay. I don't have to pause. I can just move stuff around on the touchscreen. Which is one of my favorite things about the Zelda remakes on Wii U, or remasters, I guess. The ability to deal with the menu without having to pause the game, very nice. I could get some bee larvae, but I'm fairly certain that the milk heals more. So I'm gonna hold on to the milk. Getting more money from up here is nice, though. And now, I bet the kids will want to see the slingshot. Heck of a slingshot if it could batter a pumpkin. And wooden targets. Yeah, I should check what's in my house. Oh. Yeah, it's interesting. I am, at the very least, highly sensitive to spiders, if not outright arachnophobic. But while the spiders in Skyrim have been driving me crazy, as I've been playing through that recently, I'm not really ever bothered by spiders in Zelda. Time for another tutorial. It's probably because the Zelda spiders are much more cartoony. Though the difference in camera perspective helps as well. Zelda, aside from when you're aiming, is always third person. Skyrim definitely tends to be first person. You can play it in third person, but I use bows primarily, and bows are a pain in third person. Thanks for the help, you two. I'm not sure how well a wooden sword could cut grass. I mean, it's working well enough for us right now, I suppose, but I don't know, I've always thought that plant cutting using wooden tools doesn't make a lot of sense. Horse grass, horse grass. A good game will have some nearby. There we go. Thanks, game design. I've never been good with force controls in Zelda games. Probably need more of a start than that. I'm not usually a fan of horse controls in general. Here we go. The Zelda ones have always felt particularly difficult to manage for me, though. Fairly certain that I could hit Epona, and I'd rather not do that. You there. Oh, you just give me the lantern. I was fully expecting that I would need to buy the lantern. Hope to see that. Let's see. Oh, hello. How about you don't? Oh, wow, that's an excessive number of seeds. Don't have bare lantern oil, so I'd rather not use up the oil I've got. Shiny. A small amount of money. Oh, good. Is that bit of health back? Need to remember that I don't have a shield right now. This just more seeds. Yep. We're not going to be running out anytime soon. It would help if I didn't walk directly into the enemies. Fine then. Seriously? There we go. That was harder than it needed to be. More shiny. Like even better, secret shiny. Oh yeah, Twilight Princess is weird about its heart pieces. It's the only game in the series where heart pieces are a fifth of a heart rather than a quarter. Which is an interesting design decision. I'm sure there was a reason for it. And, I mean, obviously, it does allow them to include more heart pieces in this game. But that doesn't make it not an odd choice. Again, we will never run out of slingshot seeds. That'll work. Twilight Princess eventually has some of the most in-depth combat in the series, but it will be a little bit before we get to that point. Hello, bird. rupees for lantern oil, or 30 for a potion. We don't need either right now. That's an issue. There we go. Oh no, rupee. Rip rupee. And our wallet's almost full anyway. Can only hold 99 rupees at start. Oh, hello. Oh, buddy. You have no idea what today's gonna bring. There we go. It is horse time. Thankfully, when they get to a certain proximity to the barn door, they just automatically go in. It is possible for the goats to get mad at you. I think it's if you yell at them too much. I know there's a heart piece for taking care of all 20 goats under a certain time limit. I don't remember what that time limit is. No. It's definitely less time than we have used. Hey. I don't know if we could get it today or not. But I know we sure didn't. I feel like it's either a minute or a minute and a half. A minute is a tall order. Ilya is very fond of Epona. We should probably go talk to her. Just get out of my way. Anyway, now that we no longer have anything to defend ourselves with, let's go talk to Ilya. I'm sure that nothing bad will happen. God, that she barred the way in. Not geometry. Kind of impressive that Link didn't get a full-on concussion from that. Don't you just hate it when you get grabbed by the void? Not having the best day. Perfect. I think I am actually going to call it here. I mean, this scene's going to start, but we just saved. We're through the first part of the intro. And we'll deal with this whole wolf business next time. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this on Saturdays or do it on Tuesdays. Mario RPG will be coming back in the near future as well. And as I said, on Tuesday or Wednesday or whenever that was, Sonic Frontiers is going to be on an as I feel like it basis. So we're not dropping that either. I just don't super feel like playing it right at this moment. So that's what things look like up ahead. And yeah, we'll just keep going with all of that. That all said, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Later, everyone.